Hi, guys. Welcome to Robin Hood Diaries again today. We're going to get right through everything as promised on the preview. It's going to be two parts in terms of the content. And as you know, we've always split shows. And of course, always the teaser is the chunk of the show in the middle. So it's kind of a good idea to watch the teaser as from the beginning so you get the whole picture. Okay, let's not waste time. I'm going to teach you how to make your staff worship you, and I'm going to teach you how to eviscerate your adversaries within the corporate environment offices. This is all just my take. It is not anything that ever happened. And it's coming from an expert, which I do consider myself somewhat of an organizational expert. My pedigree corporate, well, I wrote personal letters for Jill Barad during this period of time, who is actually the CEO of Mattel Global. And she used to, when she liked the letter, she would take a Barbie pink highlighter and write across my letter, "Great job again, Sean." Anyway, so like I said, how to make your staff worship you and how to eviscerate your enemies in the workplace, which there will always, always be. Your boss is not your friend, and do not socialize with your boss. Now, your staff, I was in charge of 80, maybe on 3 tiers in 3 divisions, meaning, the ones supervising each of the divisions reported to my assistants who reported to me, etc. Actually, executive assistant in this case is also sometimes referred to as an analyst. In my case, my right arm was a senior analyst that I picked out of obscurity. So your staff is your investment plan because it's an investment plan that needs to be had by them. If your staff does not feel invested in the success of your, let's just say business, we're talking corporate, whether it's a small corporation, which I've worked in, 5 people, to up to hundreds and hundreds and thousands. In my case, no. So they are your strongest asset. Why? They are the face of the agency. Do not forget this. Your staff is the face of the agency. If you are heading up a staff as a senior manager and executive, like I was, director of 3 departments or divisions. So don't forget that, because you know why? They hold your job in their hands. They honestly do. They honestly do. When you have high turnover of staff, it's your fault. It doesn't matter what the employee did. They are the low rung, and it was your fault for not managing and containing or training. By the way, I won't say this again. Cross-train your staff. Always cross-train your staff. Whatever she does in that area, under you, and whatever that guy does in that over there, make sure everybody knows how to do everything. You will never be in a bind. Again, like I said, shit rolls uphill. You screw up with your staff, it goes up. Boss doesn't get in a bad mood and it comes down. Hardly ever. Okay. You need to make sure that your staff has adequate, if not excellent or proper resources. That can mean technology that is being designed. Like I designed 16 jillion Windows programs that ended up being used. My corporate experience is 13 years in approximately 3 environments. I know what I'm talking about. So, especially you need to create tiers so that supervisors are not the complaint receivers, because that's a whole nother psychology, but that they can take over tasks from staff members that are having challenges in an instant. Timing is everything when you're running departments. So resources, they have to have access to the latest resources. Now, right away, if you're in a senior management position or an executive position, get a right arm. This is so important, you guys. You've got to get a right arm and be very, very smart about where you pick them from and who you pick. In my case, there was a lady that was expecting and groomed to be my senior analyst, executive assistant, whatever.